Pink Sapphires! Today I am joined by Benedict, a FJ gemologist, for our Sapphire series, where we break down every color of the Sapphire family, and we go into anything from the full color range, treatments, what to look out for, and prices, of course.
Pink Sapphires. Sapphires, we did pretty much all the colors. Purples, teal, blues, yellows, and now pink. Pink has a huge range of color.
Yeah.
Of course, it's like any sapphires, any saturation. You can have light, mix of two colors. It's a very wide range. I've put it little selections of stones here, ranging from more purplish,
more purpley pinks,
to more peachy pink. Some paparacha, which we're also going to talk about in another video. But there's a huge range. I remember when I started studying in gemology, I've heard about pink sapphires, because when you start learning, you start knowing how much ignorant you were before. And you think, oh yeah, sapphire, it's blue and it's pink. And when it's pink, it's like this very hot pink, pink sapphire. It can be any range. Can be like a very hot,
light pink like this.
Super light pink. It could be like more of a raspberry color. There's a huge range. So if you like pink, you'll like pink sapphires.
100%. So in terms of like the most desired color of pink, I think it goes from like light pink, medium to hot pink. What would you say is the medium?
The most expensive,
or even just popular in general?
I would say popular, light and medium. Honestly, we sell almost zero hot pink. I think hot pink, people will get them for like little rings or stackable or pavé or earrings or pendants. But for rings, they'll kind of go with like a more pastel shade or more like an off color, but they will rarely go for like the hot pink. Sometimes little studs will see very hot pink, some little like, you know, by the yard, just like a pop of color. But hot pink, and it might just be cultural to you know, the Canadian market. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it would technically the most expensive one would be the hot pink.
Yeah, for sure. Normally it would be that because it's the more saturated stone. But like also just like, I mean, this is obviously personal preference, but like a hot pink sapphire set in white gold to me is like not good.
But I mean,
I would much rather it in like a very saturated 18 karat yellow, but that is not something that you see in Canada. It's just people don't even like over 14. It's like too yellow here. So
I love yellow gold.
100%.
Gold is yellow.
But like you go to like Brazil or like let's say in like the Middle East, 18 karat yellow is going to be the norm. So having these like saturated colors is also
I think
more doable.
Yeah, it's true. Like flashy pink with like diamonds and white gold. It doesn't look.
It would look like a toy, like a fake ring. I feel almost.
And that's it. The contrast is also like so strong. Yellow gold will kind of melt the color better, I think. But yeah, you don't need to sell me on yellow gold. I love yellow gold. Color range, I would say it kind of follows the typical gemstone. The lighter, the cheaper, and then more expensive until you reach kind of that hot pink. And then when you go to like these kind of off shades, the price kind of goes a bit down.
It's just not in demand.
No, and it's preference, you know. If I was gonna wear a stone every day, I would not want to wear this one. I would be more comfortable with like a more muted, even if it's darker, you know, like hot pink is hot pink, but it's beautiful. We thought because of a Barbie movie we would sell tons of hot pink. It did not happen.
Every clothing store went into Barbie themes.
It's a beautiful color. I love looking at it. I don't know if I would get it, but all those like baby pinks, so even like a nice medium pink that is not too aggressive, they're just gorgeous. Even this cushion,
very nice.
This is a beautiful song.
Sell it to me. So in terms of like the treatments for, is it the standard heat treatments that we see all the time?
No heat treatment, beryllium treatment. Heat treatment, you will have high temperature, which is what usually sapphires are heat treated. High temperature for a long time, it melts the inclusion, it makes the color better. But there's also some low temperature that is harder to detect because it's close to what the temperature that the earth could actually make as temperature. So it's kind of harder, but labs, they can find out. They will say usually if it's low heat or high heat. To me, low heat, as long as it's disclosed, it's still better because you're keeping kind of like the soul of the stones, like the inclusions, if they were there, they're still going to be there. Just might improve the color a little bit. But to me, it's not a problem. Again, if it's disclosed. Color stability, kind of same as we'll talk about more in the paparazzi video. But if you're going to invest on a pink stone, ask for a certificate, ask for color stability.
When you're buying an investment stone, it's a high quality, a high price point. Generally, it will come with a lab report, so we'll be able to see.
So fun fact about pink sapphires.
Yes.
They're actually very like rubies.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was talking about this to my friend today, who's a jeweler, like for more than 20 years, and he didn't know that rubies and sapphires. And I'm not gonna say his name, but yeah, shame on you. Sapphires and rubies are the same. Blue sapphires are gonna be colored by iron, mostly in titanium, and the rubies are gonna be colored by chromium.
Yeah.
So when there's a lot of chromium, you'll get the red color, but anything pink is kind of a light red. And that's another thing in the trade. This could be sold as a ruby.
100%. Yep.
So again, are you on the buying side or the selling side? I could sell it as a ruby for like a few thousand more per carat. Yeah. People will do it.
Oh my god!
It's kind of on a border. If you can kind of negotiate to pay for like a pink sapphire price,
you'll get a better price.
You will get a better deal.
Yeah, because ruby jumps quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's just so much more rare, and so you're paying for that.
And it's more rare because you need more of that chromium present to like get this very deep, rich red color.
No, it's all part of the corundum family.
Yeah. All colors, all saturation, mix of everything. But yeah, pink sapphires are just light rubies. And when there's a bit of orange or when they're paparazzi, it's a mix of chromium and iron.
By the way, you guys, we did do a whole deep dive on paparazzi. So if you are curious about that, they are a specialty stone and worth checking out.
Yeah. And there's a few in here that, because to me, paparazzi are kind of their own class and rarity and prestige, but they kind of fit in the pink. But yeah, so paparazzi could also be included in the pink sapphires.
Yeah. Let's do a little dip into some pricing, just to give you a little comparison.
Yeah, these are both no heat.
Okay.
This one's 2.5 carat, this one's 2.65 carat. This one's gonna go for $11,000. This one for $4,000. This one's got more purple.
Yep.
It's more like a magenta color. People will, when they will want pink, if they want hot pink, they will want more of this color. This is actually in the pink tray, but when we're looking for it, sometimes it just gets in the purple tray.
Yeah.
You know, it moves from one tray depending on who's putting it away. Sometimes it will go with the purple, sometimes it will go with the pink. To me, it's still very pink. But yeah, much cheaper than a lighter color that is more desirable. And then if we go in paparazzi, this is closer to 2 carats, so these are closer to 2.5. This one go for 20K. So it's gonna be the double of the lighter one.
Yeah.
Just because it's a real.
Would it have changed? So let's say this one, the purple one, if you classed it as like a purple sapphire, would the price change? I think they're pretty much on par, purple and pink, in terms of prices, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think purple are gonna be a little less expensive, but that also kind of ranges. There's purple blue, there's purple pink, like the lavender color, the like kind of colder. I mean, if we're gonna go in the pink tray, it's gonna be like a warmer purple. But those like periwinkle or like, that's very trendy. So here we have rounds, 6 to 6.3 millimeters. The middle one is a paprika. This other one is just pink, and these one are hot pink. So these are all, except for this one, these two are heat treated.
Okay.
So we'll just compare these two. The paprika goes for 7,000 and the hot pink for 2,500. It's not cheap, but it's a lot cheaper than if you get this like, because they're the same saturation level, but the color of this one goes into the category of paprika.
And they make for very nice engagement rings. I mean, like I know that if you guys were asking me, you would ask me for like these little pale ones, for example, and you know, you're looking at 1.6 carats for 3,000. Yeah, it's not bad. It's really not bad.
To me, it's like these lighter stones. It's, you know, if you or if your fiance, they don't want necessarily a diamond. Some people, it's a diamond or nothing.
Some people, it's the opposite. They're like, I hate diamonds, and they tell me like, absolutely not.
That's it. So sapphires are a great option, and you can get these like kind of more pastel colors. Yeah, this one to me is better cut, kind of like,
you see it pops,
more saturated, more sparkle. They're both, I mean, the top one is 5 points over the other one. It's 2.65 and 2.6. More saturated one is the same price as this one because this one's been heat treated.
Yeah.
So sometimes if you want no heat, and that's, to me, it's more of an investment piece. It's got a premium if you got a no heat, but if you're willing to go for heat treated, you know, you can get better colors for basically the same price.
Yeah. And then in terms of like comparing, there's a lot of stones also like pink spinel that we see very often, that looks quite similar. Nice luster, nice brilliance.
There's spinels, there's tourmalines. I mean, these are tourmalines, hot pink.
Yeah,
they're quite similar in like the range of color. It's like a nice medium hot pink, a lot more affordable.
Yeah.
Same weight approximately. This one 2,500. This one $180.
God damn.
You know.
Yeah.
Again, if you're into bigger stones, bigger rings, tourmalines, spinels, some garnets, some like really nice Tanzanian like rhodolite garnet. They're hot pink.
And like we do have an entire video on spinels as well, so if you want to check out that full color range, it's all there.
Yeah. And spinels in bigger size, like saturated color, they will be not like that cheaper than sapphires when you go to like bigger piece, but for like 1 carat, 2 carat stone, it's gonna be a big price difference. Tourmaline, huge price difference. Then I would say, you know, garnets and tourmalines are going to be more affordable than spinels, a little more expensive, and then sapphires.
Yeah. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, do leave them down below. If you'd like to order an engagement ring, do send us a DM. I'd love to help. And thank you so much for Benedict. We'll see you next time.